Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another City of Newcastle episode. I hope you are enjoying the series so far, and if you have, please do leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. It really helps me out. And also, I've not said it before, but leave a comment. Let me know how you think it's going, anything you think that I should be doing, and not only that, predictions. I mean, where do you think we're going to be finishing this season? You can see on your screen right now the table, and it's going very, very well, so we'll lead straight on to that. Yeah, well, it is going well. Everyone's performing very well, and it's very consistent up near the top. After our draw against Telford on the first day, we've had some decent results. I think I have a poor memory because it wasn't a draw against Telford. It was a win against Tamworth. Telford was something that happened more recently, and that was a 3-3. Other than that, though, 100% record. Unbeaten so far. We had a 2-0 win against Chorley, fairly comfortable. As I said, a 3-3 against Telford, which we did go ahead. We were winning that game at one point after coming from behind, but it wasn't to be. A 91st minute equaliser from Telford. It's really disappointing, but I'll tell you what, it is what it is. Telford are a really good team. They've had a really good season so far, so I think getting a point from them isn't a bad result, although we would have liked to have been able to see out that result being ahead after 90 minutes. But it is what it is. Moving on. Curzon Ashton was the most recent game that we played, and a 3-1 win. Again, pretty comfortable. They equalised after our first goal from Josh Foster, but after that, we just kind of got two quick goals, 21st and 27th minute, and saw out the game quite comfortably. I mean, if you look at the average ratings on the screen now, where I'm waving my mouse around, we had some really good performances. So we had like a 7.9 from Josh Foster, a 7.8 from Lucas Gamblin, both goal scorers. Levi Welsh only a 7.0, but that's not too bad. Gabadibo, a 7.0. But then we also had 7.4s from Jacob Jones and Jack Baxter. So it was a very mixed result. If everyone was performing, this scoreline could have been much higher. But today is when it gets difficult, because we are up against Boston United. Now, if you don't know about Boston United, you're about to. Professional. One of two professional teams in this division, and that is exactly why I'm choosing to go up against them, because I think after this we can kind of push on, because we can see, are we going to be a professional team? And if we are, we can possibly push a bit further forward. If we're not, it may be worthwhile sticking around to see more regular games. So it might be a few more episodes in this season. But Boston United are up next. Professional game. I mean, who else have we got? I've actually forgotten. Boston's the main event. But yeah, we've got Altrincham afterwards, a semi-pro team. So yeah, both teams, I mean, if we look at them, Altrincham are level with us, exactly. Identical record with goal difference as well. Boston are in 7th, not having a bad time. The only difference is they've lost against Spennymoor. Spennymoor, who are down in 12th. So I think I saw that we are favourites for this Boston game. So fingers crossed that is how it turns out. But yeah, let's have a look at the team that's going to be facing off in this game against professional Boston United. So only one change in the team from the last game against... Who was it against? I've forgotten already. In the last game. Short-term memory, apparently. And that's Harry Vince is going to be in for Kershaw. Harry Vince picked up a little bit of a knock, but he's coming back to full fitness. He's not required. We should monitor him, but Kershaw is on the bench in case we need him. Everyone else, though, is pretty similar. Yeah, Hoskins in goal, Coogan at right back, Gabadibo and Gamblin at centre back, Jacob Jones, Jack Baxter, Harry Vince in the midfield, Josh Foster on the right, Paul Miller on the left, Sam Clucas down the middle, just behind, Levi Welsh. Been a good start of the season so far. Hopefully we can press on and continue that. We're starting balanced. We usually play positive. If we're finding that balance isn't quite working, we can always push on and do that. And I mean, if we're conceding lots, we can easily just go to defensive. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Defensive is a really underrated mentality in this year's game. You can score quite a few goals from defensive if you're set up kind of like I am. It's very much counter-attacking and pressing. So defensive can get you very many goals. But I'll stop talking. Let's go get into the game. So go out there and carry straight on from where you finished off last time. It was a really good result, and hopefully we can get more of the same performance. Hopefully a more consistent performance all round, not just, you know, 3 or 4 players playing well. Hopefully we can have the whole team playing well, but this is not going to be easy. I mean, this team trains, what, five days a week, whereas we train twice. So we may see a massive difference here. Not only that, the quality of player that they should be able to bring in will be a lot higher than what we can. But like I said beforehand, we are favourites for this game. So, I mean, who knows what can happen. Paul Miller is obviously going to be the main threat for us. But hopefully we can have an all-round good performance. We've got Jacob Jones on the ball now. Clucas passes it through to Paul Miller. It's offside, but it's a really good start. And as I said, Paul Miller is going to be the threat for us. It was a really good work move, and the experience of Sam Clucas manages to put the ball through to Miller, but Miller just can't quite stay onside. But it's not a bad start at all. With Coogan now, I was going to say long throw, but he's gone short to Baxter, and back to Baxter, far post. Paul Miller should absolutely be finishing that. That is, wow, okay, that is a big chance, and we should be putting that one away. But again, not a bad start. Okay, and we have got an injury to Coogan. I'm not going to risk it. The other Miller's going to come on. Not quite the same ability, but yeah, Miller is going to come on, and it's another disallowed goal. It's a good ball in from Boston, to be fair, but the attacker has strayed just offside, and it's very marginal, and we're quite fortunate not to be going behind here. It's been a very end-to-end half so far, and the ball over the top from Baxter towards Levi Welsh, and Levi Welsh puts us ahead against professional Boston United. How many times am I going to say professional in this video? It's going to be a fair few times, I should think. But yeah, brilliant start. I said it already. We've really dominated the game so far, possession wise as well, not just through the chances we've had, but we've actually kept the ball quite a lot, considering our tactic is pressing and trying to win the ball back. We've kept it quite a lot, and Foster's injured. Okay, again, it's a pulled groin. Yeah, let's just get him off. Tavares on. Tavares is a good player who can easily... We've got another injury. First half, and we're going to have used all of our substitutes, and it's a right back. It's the player that's come on. It's a foot injury. Hopefully it's not broken. I do not know what to do. Oh, give me 1 second and I'll work something out. Okay, so this is the change that's going to be made. Lewis Snedden, who is primarily a centre-back, is going to come on. He's going to play left-back. And then Jacob Jones, who really isn't comfortable with it, is going to switch over to right-back. I'll probably play him as an inverted wing-back, just so that he's using his strong foot. But hopefully, it's not going to have too much of an impact, and hopefully we can continue this good start of the game. And hopefully this doesn't impact things too much. Okay, and time is ticking away in the first half, and it is half time. And I think that was needed. The injuries that we've had so far is... I mean, I'm surprised that we're doing this well. 3 injuries. We've made all 3 changes now. We've got no more substitutes to end this game. I don't really know how we're going to do this, but let's hope that the team plays well for the rest of the second half. We are now underway with it. Yeah, hopefully we keep it up. Okay, Montgomery for Boston has the ball in his hand and kicks it long, and we managed to head it away, but only as far as a Boston player. They go long with it, but Gamblin managed to collect it, but Gamblin's ball is loose, and they managed to get it through to Curtis. Boston United have equalised. It was kind of coming. You know, we've not got our strongest players on. We've had to make quite a few substitutes, and I mean, it's going to have an impact mentally, isn't it? Defensively, we probably should do better. Gambling with the ball out probably wasn't quite good enough, but, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, we might be able to get this. I mean, I think because of how well we're doing, I'm going to go positive. I am going to go positive and hope that we can break from one of their chances and get ourselves a goal. It's a long ball forward from their goalkeeper, Montgomery, but Miller is now on it. Can he play it through to Welsh? He tries it, but it's cleared from the Boston defender, and Snedden's on it now. Vince across to Baxter. Snedden now. Again, Baxter out to Snedden. What can he do with it? He's just passing it back to Vince. We're having really good possession football. Ball over the top to Levi Welsh, who was offside and misses it anyway. But I tell you what, possessively, we're doing quite well. Okay, so the time has been and gone, and that is going to be the end of the game. It's a 1-1 draw against Boston United. Professional Boston United. It's going to be on the thumbnail. Can assure you that now. It's a bit annoying, if I'm honest. But I don't think we can be too disappointed. We would have liked to have won it, but I'm not surprised we haven't with the injuries, you know, and yeah. It's a professional team. That's all that needs to be said. I'm just going to tell them, unlucky it wasn't our night. I mean, I said it so many times, but injuries is what has let us down here. Our best players weren't able to play, but looking at the table, that puts us in second place. Altrincham have managed to win their game, I assume. If I try and find them down here, they've beaten Spennymoor to go top of the table, but Telford have lost against Tamworth, the team that we beat on the first day of the season. Our next game is against Altrincham, so winning that will put us top of the league, and that will be a big statement for the season to come. So let's go get into it. And this is not something you like to see. Liam Miller out 4 to 5 weeks. Josh Foster only out for 3 to 6 days. That's okay. We'll keep him out for that. He's probably not going to play in this next game, but he's not going to be out for too long. And then Danny Coogan also out for only 1 to 2 days. So that's okay as well, because we actually don't have another right back. We only have the 2 that I brought in the summer. So hopefully these players are going to come back fully fit for this next game. It's not often that these come about when I'm actually recording. I get so many of them off recording sessions, but we've actually got one now. Bolton Wanderers have offered us a job. Bolton in League One, of course. Rock bottom of that. I'm not surprised why they're wanting to bring me in, but unfortunately, I don't deal with relegation candidates. And before you comment, stop your typing now. Yes, I'm aware of Season 1. But things have changed since then. And I also didn't think about that sentence before I said it. So we are going to decline it, obviously. City of Newcastle is where we are. City of Newcastle is where we're going to stay. So this is the team that's going to be facing off against Altrincham. And fortunately, not too many changes have been made. Players have recovered quite well. I'm talking about Coogan, of course. Josh Foster's actually made a really good recovery. He's still injured and not quite fit, but I've been told he's capable to play. He's got a couple more days until he's returning to full training, but he's an option off the bench should we need him. But as I've said many times before, Tavares is a very good player. He's there. We'll use him. But other than that, I don't actually think I've made any other changes. So we've gone back to positive because I feel like we just play better on positive. Altrincham's not going to be a easy game whatsoever. So fingers crossed for this one. Let's hope for 3 points. Okay, big game this one. First versus second. Whoever wins takes top spot. Obviously, Altrincham already have it at the moment, but we'd like to take it from them and make it our own with the season to come, as we have an early chance from a Harry Vince free kick. It is saved by the keeper and goes out for a corner, which we are also going to see. Sam Clucas whips it in towards Gamblin, and it's another great save from the keeper. It's going to be another corner. I think we're going to see that one as well. Another one aimed at Gamblin, please. And it is. Gamblin doesn't manage to get his head on it. It's cleared by the defenders. Gibadibo puts the ball in. Miller walks it out, obviously, because just FM things. Okay, Altrincham have their chance to respond to our early chances. And it's a very quick kick whipped in. Only into the hands of Hoskins, though. And it's a brilliant ball from Hoskins towards Miller. And that was really unfortunate. Really good defending, to be fair, but we should do better with it. And we're going to see the highlight carrying on from there. It's an Altrincham goal kick, but Miller manages to collect it. It's not a very good goal kick. What is Miller going to do with it? He's running past his players at will. Made it past 2 of them and had a shot on goal. Didn't manage to get it on target, though. Promising signs so far, as Gamblin has a defensive free kick. Plays it to Jacob Jones, and Clucas plays it out to Miller. Miller takes on his man quite easily. headed down to Welsh, who flicks it to Tavares, and Tavares just over the bar. So many highlights so far. We're continuing straight on with the goal kick. We've had all the chances so far. Altrincham have not even had one shot, let alone a shot on target. And now that I've said that, Knee is through. Knee has a shot, and it's on target. So that'll teach me for talking. I won't say anything about goals scored. Pritchard into the box. Miller headed away. And Welsh is on it. Are we going to see the responding counter? It looks like we might, you know. Welsh is running through. Is he going to take on his man? He's not. He's whipped it into the box, and it's cleared by Nevin, I think that is. Out for a City of Newcastle corner kick, which I think we're also going to see. Klukas towards Gambling, as always. The threat in the box is real. Tavares is on the ball now. What's he going to do with it? Plays about to Vince. Into the box towards Welsh. I think it's headed away. Yep. Curtis manages to get his head on it to clear it away out for a throw-in, but we're not going to see any more than that. Action-packed first half so far. And another highlight, Jacob Jones heads it to Klukas, throws it to Klukas, he doesn't head it. Miller switches it to Tavares, I say switches it, plays it across the box to Tavares, and Tavares has an easy tap in to make it 1-0 City of Newcastle. Altrincham have just not turned up so far today, just the one shot, whereas we've had, I think 7 that is, with only 3 on target, so that's not amazing. But I tell you what, we have created so many chances, and Miller does really well to cross that into the box, or just play it along the floor, to be fair, to Tavares. And Tavares, as Josh Foster's replacement, does really well to finish that chance. And we're going towards the end of the half, but we're 5 minutes to go still. We've got a highlight. Tavares is on it now. Tries to cross it in, but the defender gets a block on it, and it's crossed in to Levi Welsh. And Levi Welsh does not miss those kind of chances. Great header into the far post, away from the goalkeeper, and there's nothing he can do about it. As we see again, Tavares tries to put the ball in, but it's blocked. Coogan with a brilliant cross to Welsh. And I tell you what, Coogan, he was a... You probably don't know this, he was a panic buy, because I realised we had no right-backs, because, as I said before, all my right-backs had got stolen without me realising. So Coogan was brought in, and so far he's been brilliant. But it is half-time. 2-0 lead so far. We have the top spot in the leagues at the moment, as it stands. And I'm very pleased. Keep it up. More of that second half, please. Okay, and Coogan clears up a ball forward from Altrincham. And Baxter now. We're going to start pushing forward again. Coogan, can he make another assist? He puts the ball into the box towards Miller. And Miller heads it onto the bar. That would have been a brilliant chance. It was another good cross from Coogan. He's been clinical so far with his crosses into the box, but Miller just could not finish it. As we can see, the league table is looking good. Top of the tree. And we're heading into the last 10 minutes. I think we might make some changes. Vince was lacking fitness, so I think Kershaw is going to come on. Other than that, though, I don't know if there's anything else we change. I mean, Miller could come off because he's looking a bit tired, but I don't know who he'd come on for. Welsh, I'll tell you what, Welsh we're going to take off, and Bailey Green's going to come on just for the last few minutes. Get him some game time. See, maybe can he make a goal or something of the sorts. It looks like it's just going to end like this. A 2-0 win against top of the league. Very nice indeed. Yeah, happy with that. And there we have it, the end of this episode, and just as we want it, top of the table. One of 2 teams still not to be beaten. It's us and Guiseley, it is actually, who have not suffered a defeat so far this season. And tell you what, you love to see it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you are new and have not already. I'll see you. I mean, when's this? I mean, I keep starting sentences and then not finishing them because I don't know what I'm actually trying to say. I don't know. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later.